Hello everyone, welcome to GameOver Media. This is basically the rebranded and relaunched version of the GameOver network. Now, if that sounds familiar, that's because the GameOver network was our original network. Me and Reagan, the co-owners, co-founders of the GameOver network, ran that network from very early 2013, from February 2013 to around September of 2014. So it had a pretty long run as a network. And if you're wondering why we are switching from GameOver Network to GameOver Media, it's basically to have a fresh start. Now, the reason why we're starting over is because while it did have a good run for about the first year that the channel was around February 2014 is when the channel kind of started to stray away from what we originally set out to do with it. We were getting pretty big, and we were a little bit unexperienced with running a YouTube network, so eventually Reagan ended up leaving, and I stopped recruiting for the network, so obviously the growth pretty much came to a standstill. And then the programs that we had set out to create didn't really work out. Some of them failed. Some of them just didn't ever get off the ground, and there was a point where I just kind of lost motivation due to all that, and so did Reagan. That's eventually why he left, and then I pretty much just stopped recruiting because of that, and eventually partners started wanting to leave, and I really didn't feel like putting up too much of a fight to keep them. So I let most of them leave. I did keep a few of them. I did try to keep a few of them. A few of them stayed. A few of them are still with us, and we'll be transferring over to the new network. But that is basically why we're relaunching, just to give us a fresh start. That motivation, that experience pretty much has come to us, or we've learned from that past experience a lot. And we've also become more mature and everything like that. So the motivation to create and hold a new network for a very long time is back. And we'll obviously, like I said, we're also more experienced. We do not think that this network will fail at all. We think it'll be here for many years to come, no matter how big it gets, whether we only have 50 partners with 1 million views a month total, or if we have 500 partners with 200 million views a month or a year. It really doesn't matter. We're not in it for just the size anymore. We're not in it for just numbers. We are actually here this time to provide the partner with the help he needs, the support he needs, whatever he really needs or she needs to make their YouTube experience well and good, and just have success with their channel. So everything that I talk about in this channel or this video will have separate videos for each subject. There will be a different video for the bounty recruitment program, the partner program, and the run your own network program. So I'm just going to touch briefly on those, and then obviously at the end of this video you will find links to all those separate videos discussing each one in detail. But basically the partner program, a very abbreviated version, is that it will be 80% no lock-in. There are several requirements that will be listed out in the other video, and there are also several benefits that will be put out in the video besides no lock-in 80%. So go ahead and check out that video after this video is over if you want to learn more about that. As for the bounty recruitment program, we did do this with the other network that we have run with the GameOver network. It's basically based on you submit channels, whether it's friends or a random channel that you find, or you're possibly even yourself. Then we message that channel, try to get in contact with them. If they choose to sign, you get pretty much a bounty, a payment based on how big that channel was. And those payments can range from $5 to $50 per channel. It just completely depends on how big they are. And you can find all the specific details for that in that video, which obviously will be linked at the end of this video as well. So you can go check that out if you're very interested in that. As for the create your own network program, that's basically where you just create a sub-network underneath us. You will have management help from us. You pretty much are free to recruit partners as you like. You help out partners as you like. We expect you to be able to handle those partners on your own, but if you do need specific support for a specific issue or something, or if you're having problems with a partner, you can ask us for help, but for the most part you're going to be on your own, and we'll just provide support as needed. And you will basically be able to give partners 70 to 75% of their earnings. You will get a cut, we will get a cut, and everyone will be happy. So yeah, that's basically all the programs that we're having for right now. There may be some more programs in the future. Like I said, one of the reasons why the old channel or the old network kind of disbanded over time is because some of the programs just didn't get off the ground, didn't get where we wanted them to be, and that caused us to lose some motivation. But now we actually know, we've learned kind of how to get those programs off the ground. We know not to give up on them so early and so easily. So hopefully this network becomes very successful. Even if we only have 5 partners, we will give those 5 partners our all. We will support them all the way through their YouTube careers. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.